Is this working? All right. This is this isn't my first video on the channel, but it's I'll turn the game audio down. Wait, desktop audio. Yeah, just a minute. Okay, I'm gonna turn that like all the way down. You can. I don't want the. Okay, I don't know. I think you can like barely hear the chickens now. Whatever. This is my call my worlds. Um, I lost all. I don't have anything because I lost all my stuff. I lost all my stuff because I went mining. I had a diamond pickaxe and everything. You know, wait, I had 4 obsidian. I could have just, what? I could have just made a crafting. I could have just, I think I was looking for another diamond. Whatever. Um, yeah. So I'm gonna get started again. The plan is to, the plan is to like, this isn't really gonna be like a playthrough. Um, I'm really only making this video just to talk, I guess. Um, I guess to show off my, um, I guess this is maybe my Minecraft phase, if that's what you want to call it. I don't know. I tried some other stuff too. Like I tried a zombie mod packs. That was alright, but this is the only one that I've like progressed in. Oh, oh no! Oh, oh, yeah, I lost all my stuff, so I can't stay right there. Yeah, it's the only what? God, what just happened? It's the only one I have. I'm not really gonna edit this video down or anything. You know, because I don't want to. I'm being real. But also, it's just me talking. So yeah, yeah, this isn't for the Minecraft gameplay. It's for like the talking, I guess. Jesus, where's the thing? Was my help? So it's gonna saw the mega for that thing in the like the DLC. Looks pretty cool. I don't know how to make an actual chicken farm, so but this is just what I do. I'm not like a good Minecraft player or anything. So just man, I would purge some of these chickens, but I don't. I'm just gonna. Can I kill this guy with the eggs I have? Yeah. Ah, Jesus, keep it separate. Um, right. What I wanted to talk about was I don't know what I'm titling this video, but I was thinking about death and stuff. And I'm going to talk about like what my view of death is and the meaning of life and all that stuff as I guess someone who doesn't believe in God or even like an afterlife in any sense. I guess the reason is like I would say I grew up religious because my grandparents were religious and like I went to church with them all the time, but like I was never religious. I went to church, but I never believed in any of that stuff. So I guess I don't know. I never really had a reason to. I guess just doesn't. I don't know. I never got it. I guess even though I grew up with it. But yeah, like I was thinking, what's the, I guess, meaning of life? Not really the meaning of life, because I mean, I think the meaning of life is whatever you make of it. Everybody's got a different purpose. It's something you've assigned to yourself, really. And I don't, I don't, I guess I don't really know what life's purpose is, but it doesn't really matter to me at this point. It's coming high school. I mean, I'm about to graduate, but and I was also thinking about death, right? Like, okay, if you don't believe in the afterlife, what's keeping you alive? Or if you don't believe life has any other purpose, what's keeping you alive? And I guess it's just cause, like, I don't want to die, right? Like, I feel like it's kind of natural for us. We're animals just like everybody else, everything else, I guess. It's natural. It's like, why would I want to die? I do enjoy being alive as much as the current state of the world. It's like, it makes it hard, but I still like being alive. Just, and I don't want to, like, like, oh my God, this is awkward. It's like, I'm not cutting any of this out. I'm just gonna upload this video raw, pretty much. Like, like life after death, I don't think there is anything. It's the same thing as before you were born. You don't know what that was like because weren't conscious. You can't perceive anything. You can't perceive nothing because if there's nothing, then you don't exist, right? So that's what I see it, right? And I'm like, something like, I don't know, suicide, I guess. I don't know how far we're into the wording on it. Can I say that? Can I bring that up? I won't get de- I say demonetized. I'm not making money off of this anyway. Like, I don't have enough of the, what is it, like 300 subscribers, right? 300 subscribers and like, I think 1,000 views or something like that to even start making money off of this stuff. Again, this is not playthroughs, so I don't think I'll be making lots of money off of this anyway. I'm not a Minecraft YouTuber. And this won't even be like I hope to keep this going, but oh shit, left it. I've never gotten to record. Um, but I guess I can say, you know, this isn't something to make money. I'm making money off of, really. I don't plan on making money off of it anyway. But this isn't gonna be like a Minecraft only thing. Like, I'll do it with other games too that I'm playing. But yeah, like I I do value life, right? Like, suicide is suicide. That's still sad. It's making people dying is still sad. Even if not because we were given life, and like that's. I just don't think you should. I guess waste is not really the word I would use. Waste your life, because like I don't think somebody else can really. Like, how can somebody else say that you've wasted your life? But I don't. I don't know. I've It's it's a hard thing to, I guess, think about, really. Yeah, because right, because like if your life has no inherent meaning, right? How do you how do you give it meaning? And again, it's up to the person. There's no definitive answer on this, right? I'm just thinking about what I think about it. And I think, do you? I don't know. Like if like yeah, we're all gonna die, right? So like I don't see like obviously you're not going through like super logical reasoning when you're depressed and have suicidal thoughts, but you don't worry much. If we're all gonna die anyway, I don't see. I'm not gonna end it early, no? Because I mean I don't know. Maybe it'll get better. Maybe it'll get worse. I won't know. I would like to. I would. I would like to. Protect me. Protect me. Protect me. Protect me. I like to see it all through. You know, if we're all gonna die, right? I don't know if we. Again, I don't think we all like end up in the same place or anything, but I would like to see it through. You know, and I do believe things will get better even with the state of the world. You know, I think some people are a little too complacent with it. You know, obviously some people just straight up think like the world should be in the state it is now, and it should get well in their eyes it should get better, but in reality it would just be getting worse. But yeah, you know, maybe it'll get better. I do believe it will. There's a lot. There's good people out there. There's people doing the right thing, and you know, it's like Kelly just says. After the storm, you know, it's when the flowers bloom or whatever. And nothing good ever comes easy. I know times are rough. I'm not gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not doing. Is it Lucas or you just? I was like, you just. I don't know. Um. Yeah. I don't know if that made sense. That was like a long, lots of pauses between that, but no, you get what I'm saying. It doesn't. I don't know. The things like that don't matter to me. Like, as on why I'm not religious in the first place. It's just a strange. The way I see. Listen, I don't have any problem with religious people. At least I like to think I don't. But then, you know, I just a lot of the things they talk about, they're just very like it seems like you live a sad like not all. It's not even all religious people. It's people who live through religion in like listen, I live in America, you know, so Christianity is going to be the baseline for the way I see religion through. or at least like the Abrahamic religions in general, because they're pretty similar. Let's be real. But yeah, I just don't see a point in living your life in such a fearful way. I guess again, I'm talking about extreme religious people. Like so many restrictions that like for what? So you can not suffer for all eternity. I guess is the thing. They can. It's really is crazy when you learn about like again for me. I always thought Christianity was crazy for what they believed in, but then like it was even worse a long time ago. Like the shit they believed in, like in some or like Buddhism, and I forget what it's called. The cycle with like the six afterlives. Like none of those things are good. It doesn't matter what afterlife you get reincarnated into. None of them are like actually good. So the best life is your human life, which it's crazy, man. Like you get reincarnated just to suffer, I guess, and then eventually get go back to your human life, which was like what 40 years or something. But then when you were in the afterlives, any of the afterlives like were like you would be there for lifetimes. It's insane. Yeah, I don't get it, but don't look at oh, shit, sleeping. Wait, why is there a zombie village here? Oh, it's because the villagers are always outside. That's why. See, look at this. They're always outside. They just whatever. Yeah, but uh, here, why are you out here? But it doesn't. I don't get it. If that makes you feel better, I guess, then that's cool. I don't see how it would make you feel better, but I could die with zombie. Why fist fighting a zombie? Oh my god. If it's cool, it makes you feel better, but whatever. Yeah, never stuck for me personally. Shit, well, knock on that. But yeah, whatever. Such a depressing place. Like you see, listen, you see the way people are. I say people. Let's be real. You see the way these fucking. I guess it's not even. I don't know if I should call them MAGA because like it's not just them. It's a lot of the really religious people, even if they don't claim to be Republican in any way. Although at this point, the Republican is synonymous with MAGA at this point, and I don't know when Trump dies. I don't know how that's going to be. Like, preferably he dies in office. Just gonna put that right out there. I do not like that motherfucker. But uh, yeah, like what's gonna happen when he's not the president anymore? What are they gonna do? They're gonna find a new guy, big, gonna be Barron Trump, whatever the dude's name is, Junior. Um, whatever. A lot of these motherfuckers, like Charlie Kirk, the big CK, that motherfucker spread nothing but hate. I don't understand. Like, I don't. I think he was religious. It doesn't really matter though. It doesn't matter because like even if he was religious, he was like the most performative version of it. We're like actually Christianity is good because Muslims are bad. I guess that's why. Like no version of it that actually makes sense. I was supposed to breathe. I was not supposed to. The least sympathetic you could be as a supposed Christian. Then his wife is fucking insane. They're the same person. Like I could see why they were so perfect for each other, man. They were like two peas in a pod. She hasn't done anything like crazy besides be just weird, on the whole uh, press tour. I don't even know what it is really. Are they anti-crime? Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, it's like the least sympathetic, least not even shouldn't even say. Oh my god. Um, should I even say sympathetic? I don't even know if that's the right word. Just the most. You just stick it. That's what it is. You don't take it. Yeah. And I'm gonna be honest. I mean, his just like listen. I'm not gonna say I'm glad that the dude's dead. Sorry, no, that's not true. I'm glad that he's dead because he doesn't, spread his hate anymore. Did he need to be killed? No, but I'm glad that he's dead. I'm not really ashamed to like admit. I'm not ashamed to admit that. But people like him, they don't like give religious people a good name. But at the end of the day, I feel like a lot of these religions, like there are a lot of good Christians out there, right? There's lots of good Muslims. They're cool. Buddhists are chill. I guess not. Not even. I'm not even talking about Buddhists. I'm talking about the Abrahamic religions right now. They're they're just hateful, and the religions themselves, like, yeah, you could take those teachings and be a good person. You could use them. You could view them in I guess, a sympathetic lens, but I don't believe that the the I guess group as a whole can ever truly be something have a positive impact on society, right? Like religion at this point, the Abrahamic religions have been used for too much hate to where like you can't really stop them. Maybe I'm wrong, Maybe one day all Christians are gonna be chill and they aren't gonna be pro crusade or whatever. But I doubt it. You know. But yeah. All I'm saying is I hope it's Trump next and yeah. And if there is an afterlife then that is good because he will burn in hell, I guess, for all time. Right? And maybe I will too. It depends on your view, Maybe I'll burn because I think trans people are, I guess, real, and that trans women are women. Maybe I'll burn because I cursed or something in the first 3 minutes of the video. I don't know. Maybe I won't because I'm not a fucking asshole who wants to kill people because I don't know, they're ugly. Who wants to kill people because they don't, I guess, meet your criteria of what a woman is, as they say, which I want to know what their criteria for a man is, because they never talk about trans men. And I want to know what their criteria for a man is, right? Because, like, no offense, but I guess the rights, we'll just call them the rights, I guess, pinnacle of manliness, their men is like just the lamest dudes ever. Like Andrew Tate. I don't know if he's still like the like head alpha guy over there, you know. But he was like, for me, he was like the first guy I ever saw that talking about like that Matrix shit. So like escaping the Matrix and whatever. But can't escape the law, I guess. Or maybe you can't. Isn't the dude like out of jail now? But yeah, whatever. It's all bullshit, really. It's all bullshit, and like people say, they're distracting us from like the real enemy, which is the 99% versus the 1%, which I agree with. But I would rather fight against the 1% with people who don't want me like dead, I guess. I don't want the people that I love dead. Just cause. Like there's no actual reasoning for it. Like white people are like I'm saying this as someone who's mixed. So I mean I say I'm mixed, but like at the end of the day, none of these people are ever going to see me as white, right? Like if you're not a white passing mixed person, you're you're black, really, to white Americans, I would say. And even if you are white passing, the second they find out you're mixed, you're black, right? Like if you're not white, you are not white. Okay, that's how it is, at least in America. Again, that's really the how I'm speaking on it. But what's another about? I forgot what I was talking about. I think I got sidetracked. Right, yeah. Like the whole like the culture war is a distraction, which I agree. It is. Like the government, the people who want the power are distracting their voter base with nonsensical ideas, things that aren't problems. Right? Trans people are not the problem, dude. I'm sorry. And this goes for Democrats too, because like Democrats are the like they are the furthest left party in America, but they're definitely not, I guess, woke on a good amount of issues. Which again, like, I agree that, like, again, these things are not problems. But if you want to win an election, when it comes to social, not even social, they are political, right? Like, and I'm not even talking about like the trans people or whatever. I'm talking about like border control. That's a political issue. If the Democrats were pretty, I would say, like conservative on the issue in the last election. But you know who else was conservative on the issue? The conservatives. The Democrats went pretty conservative on the last election. Honestly, all things considered, uh, all things considered, I feel like they went pretty, which was like a strange decision because if someone was gonna vote for the Democrats on what like conservative policies, why wouldn't they just vote for the conservatives, right? Why would you not try to appeal more to the base that's like not going to vote for the conservatives because you know they're pretty against a lot of the Democrats' base, right? Democrats are the woke party, the woke left. So you don't want to try to appeal to them. You're going to appeal to the people who aren't going to vote like to vote for Democrats just because they're Democrats, right? Like I don't see the logic there. But yeah, like fucking. I'm sorry, man. Andrew Cuomo, not Andrew Cuomo, Cuomo. Um, but no, yeah. Andrew Cuomo, Cuomo. Oh, jeez, is like not really my pick for president. I guess as of right now, he's like the best candidate. But again, it's not even 2026 yet, so we'll see. But he seems like an all right guy. He definitely has some stuff that's very iffy, which is again a very common theme for Democrats, at least the Democrat presidential candidates. When it comes to the states themselves, the Democrats are actually pretty chill. They're pretty cool, you know. But outside of that, they can't seem to get anything done. George Washington warned us about this with the two-party system. He warned us about this. No, I'm joking, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, like it is the 99% versus the 1%, but again, a lot of the 99%, it's like half of the 99% in this country support the 1% and would literally die for them for some reason, even though they know that like their life is kind of screwed up because of rich people. Like, thank you. Like they're anti-elitist, but they're pretty pro all the elites in this country. But whatever. It's Yeah. If you want to fight against the 1%, you got to get rid of the people who are willing to die for it. You know what I mean? You got to get rid of the people who are sabotaging the 99% from the inside. So yeah, I'm not on board. They're like Democrats. They're way too, I guess, partisan, far too lenient towards these people, and it's sickening. It's tiring, really. You're right, and the whole like maybe it triggers me. It triggers me to see people who are so against like just the very identity of an entire group of people that they they want them eradicated. Really, Uh, get in the yeah. That's all. This is a weird video. I was starting this video to talk about like death and stuff, which I did for like 5 minutes. Then I started talking about politics and shit. Whatever. Um, to the two people watching this, I do appreciate it if you made it this far into the video. It's probably where I'm gonna end it though. Again, this is awkward because I'm not editing anything out. So yeah. Film this at like 5 a.m., which is usually when I wake up in the morning. So all right. Signing out. Maybe if I do another video, it might be a different game. Might still be Minecraft. I don't know. Guess you'll have to see.